We all agreed you're not welcome at my dad's birthday party, my wife said, her lips curling into a cold, victorious smirk. She didn't bother to hide it this time, that look of satisfaction in her eyes, like she'd just delivered the final blow. I looked at her, the woman I had built my life with, the one I thought I knew, and gave a slow, calm nod. Good to know. I walked out of the kitchen, silent. My heart didn't race. It didn't pound. It was something colder, sharper, like a switch had flipped inside me, and everything I once felt had been reassigned, rerouted into icy calculation. Back in my office, I logged into our joint account. The $56,300 family vacation fund, flights, hotel, yacht rental, the whole dream, was mine alone. I transferred it back into my personal account in under a minute. Then, without hesitation, I called the agency and canceled every reservation. The confirmation email arrived at 11:21 p.m. By 6 a.m., my phone was flooded. 18 missed calls, one voicemail from her sister that changed everything. "You deserve better," the message said softly. "I didn't know until last night. I'm so sorry." 7 years. 7 years of marriage. 7 years of pretending. Her family had never liked me. Too quiet, too observant. They wanted loud men with hollow smiles, not the kind of man who made money quietly, invested wisely, and kept a steady, stable life. They hated me for it. I thought my wife stood by me. I was wrong. Her father's 60th birthday was supposed to be our grand gesture, my grand gesture. A first-class trip to Croatia, a private villa with a chef, a yacht charter. All on me. No strings attached. But a month ago, I overheard her whisper in the bathroom, thinking I was asleep. "He'll never know. Just keep it up until after the trip." I pretended to snore louder. I started watching. The betrayal wasn't sudden. It wasn't an explosion. It was a slow leak. Text deleted nightly, always between 11 and midnight. A second phone hidden in her yoga bag. Receipts for wine for two. 2 meals charged on the Amex card when she said she was meeting her sister, Lauren. One night, I followed her. She said she was going to her sister's place, but ended up at a condo complex on the east side. A younger man, shirtless, opened the door for her. I didn't cry. I didn't scream. I just watched through the windshield, silent for 5 minutes. 10. She didn't look back. The next 2 weeks, I didn't just plan revenge. I prepared a clean, surgical removal. First, I met with a lawyer. Our prenup was airtight, with an adultery clause she insisted on during our engagement. She never thought it would be used against her. Next, I moved every cent, funds from personal accounts, trust accounts, even stock options from the startup. Everything she thought we had together was either under my name or transferred out of her reach. I recorded her calls, recovered deleted texts with a program she didn't even know existed. Screenshots, audio, GPS logs, proof piled high in a folder I labeled Trip Terminated. When she casually asked about the trip details, I had already made my move. I waited for a moment of cruelty to strike. It came effortlessly. Her smirk, the birthday party exclusion, the setup, the finale, her final act before the curtain closed. She thought I'd sulk, beg. She didn't know she'd already triggered the end. By noon the next day, her father called me directly. "What the hell is this? Flights canceled, no hotel reservation?" I stayed quiet for a beat, then answered coolly, "Ask your daughter." She seemed pretty confident I wouldn't be involved. 3 hours later, her mother called, then her cousin, then silence. At 7:13 p.m., a text from her lit my phone. "What did you do? You ruined everything." I didn't reply. She got home at 10:48 p.m., storming in, eyes wide, hair fraying, mascara smudged from tears meant for someone else. "You humiliated my family," she spat. "No," I said calmly. "You did that." I just stepped back and let the curtain fall. She moved to slap me. I stepped aside. "I know about the condo, the second phone, the other man. And don't worry, I'm not fighting you for the car or the furniture. You can keep it all. You'll need something when your family stops funding your lifestyle." I dropped a manila envelope on the table. Evidence, Prenup clause, annulment proposal. All done, all legal, all quiet. But it was her sister's message that sealed the final chapter. They knew, she said. Your wife, her dad, the guy. It was all planned. The trip was their free ride. She was going to leave you after Croatia. Said you were boring but useful. My fingers tightened around the phone, not from surprise, but from confirmation. She used me as an ATM with a pulse. Her father? A co-conspirator. The man I toasted with 12-year scotch while he laughed at jokes. I now realize they were all at my expense. I sent the evidence to her entire family group chat. Every photo, every message with a simple note. Consider your invitation revoked. Then I blocked every number. That night, I booked a solo flight. Same destination. Same villa. Same yacht charter. Just one less parasite in the seat beside me. 3 days into the trip, I got another message from her sister. She's staying with him now, but he doesn't have money. She's already asking Dad for help. Dad's not answering. I smiled. This wasn't about money. It was about dignity, about taking back what they tried to siphon from me slowly, like leeches on soft flesh. They thought I was quiet because I was weak. They mistook observation for obedience. That was their first mistake, letting me see the truth. That was their last. Now, I sit here, drinking espresso by the Adriatic Sea, where the sky is as blue as the lies she used to tell. The air smells like salt and silence. My phone buzzes once. Blocked number. I delete it without reading. Some trips are round trips. This one isn't.